This is Gamer Athletes coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
All right, welcome to Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr.
And Dan Martinez, what's up?
Not much. Just looking at some of the news from this week.
We really needed to record somebody on that intro.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, we're working on getting smooth black.
Some smooth black
For the intro,
Yeah.
so it sounds better.
That could be his last name, so it's not even like
Yeah, smooth Blackwell.
yeah.
Get him on here. I talked to him yesterday. We're gonna see if we can get him to do the intro. He seems really excited.
Does it? He did seem excited when we talked to him. Yeah.
We just tell him you got to speed it up a little bit.
Give him some pre-workout.
Yeah, give him a
He
couple.
was talking fast when I seen him on that.
Yeah, give him a couple of G Fuels and
Yeah.
set him to talking. So let's see we got Dead Space releasing this week, the remake.
Wow. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up day one.
No, I probably won't pick it up day one. I'll pick it up pretty quick.
It's because Hogwarts Legacy's coming right
Yeah,
behind it.
It's coming out on the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Except for if you're on a PS4, that's April 4th, and then for the last gen consoles at April 4th, and then for the Switch, I think it's July 27th.
Oh, nobody cares. Nobody cares about the Switch. I mean, maybe, but
maybe I'll pick it up on the Switch so I can play it in places that I'm not supposed to be playing video games.
No. It would be so bad.
No, I'll get it on.
It's probably only streaming too.
I'll probably get it on. I'm caught here because my boy plays the Xbox. So if I get it on the Xbox, then he can play it. Mm-hmm. He's not a big Hogwarts fan, but the PS5 has the extra DLC content.
Right. So we have to clear this up. I want to go Slytherin.
You want to go Slytherin?
Yeah. But you're going.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
I'm going to go. If you go Slytherin, I'm going Stoners. The
listen,
Hufflepuffs.
Don't let my gaming experience.
Well, it's going to be boring conversation.
So we can talk about
the same shit.
No, it could be the same conversation. You know, we could just talk about.
Well,
I will probably wait until the game is out for a little while, and I'll watch some info on the people that are playing it and see what they.
Yeah. Get some feedback. I'm not going to buy it day one either. I have to hear about.
Because maybe if you can be
plays.
a bigger asshole going Slytherin.
Yeah,
I'm going that.
I want that Hufflepuff common room.
Hufflepuff.
There's herbs growing everywhere.
Yeah, the stoner house.
Yeah. On current news, I beat Horizon.
Oh, good for you.
Beat it.
Did you,
dude? It was
run through it.
Oh man, I had to push through.
Yeah,
it was brutal. I had like a free hour or two. I'm like, you know what? Just ignore everything else in the game. Just go for
just hammer through it.
Yeah. It was it was all right.
I'm still on Elden Ring. Trying to no hit that.
There's some news.
I did beat it no hit.
There's some
or I did beat the boss without getting the final boss without getting hit the Elden Beast.
One day I'll come over and you'll be like, I hate Elden Ring. I can't stand it anymore. I played
It'll
it too
never
much.
Happen.
We got to change our intro music.
It'll never happen.
I can't even listen to it.
No way. Never happen. Yeah. All right. I did see this because Jason and I watched The Killer Clowns from Outer Space from 1988.
Yeah. I saw you added this in the notes.
Yeah.
I've heard about it a while ago.
Yeah.
It's just, did you really like that movie? When you were a kid?
Good.
Like,
no, I actually never watched it
It's
as a kid. We just watched it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck, man.
Who watched it recently? You did?
Me and Jason.
Oh,
and
you
I
and
did.
Jason. Okay.
Yeah, we watched it at our
Yeah.
You know,
in another location.
Yeah, in another undisclosed location. Yeah. But yeah, so I looked up this article about Killer Clowns to get a little bit more background on it, and go through like some of the guys like Spikey, he used the popcorn bazooka.
Chubby.
Yeah. This guy wields a Trapster Rudy wields a jawbreaker mace. Oh,
I watched the video of just like the character models. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't like those type of games where it's 7 versus 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like this is the it's like the Beast. No, it's not Beast Hunter. What game was like that?
It was God. They canceled this game. The Friday the 13th was like this because one person was Jason, the other was a camp counselors.
Well, they have a where you have the hunters and you have the one guys.
There was what was the name of that?
It was like 4-on-1.
Yeah, it was 4v1. It was hot. People were doing it left and right with games, and it never took off. It just
I guess if you get together with a group of friends or whatever,
that's the thing. But like as an adult, like getting that many people together, you'll probably be like 3 of you, and the rest will be
randos.
Yep.
Yeah. What did Justin used to call them? Random jag legs.
Jag legs.
Yeah, he had a fucking random jag leg on the
jag leg.
Yeah. So I don't know. It looks funny.
Yeah, it's
just a goofy game.
I'm definitely going to keep my eye on it just to see how the community reacts.
See what it's like. Try maybe try it out.
I don't even know who's making it. Who's making that game? It's important details. TerraVision Games.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar. I don't know what. Those dogs will not shut up.
Oh, they calm down. They won't calm down for the entire duration here. Oh, great. So moving along, let's get into the big news. The Hogwarts, the game was the game length was leaked or whatever, and then we can get into woke news about Hogwarts, which I love.
Oh yeah, I did read. I read this. I read the
game length.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Hogwarts Legacy, as we know, releasing on February 10th, will be about 70 hours for gameplay. For 100% needed on the gameplay, and 35 hours to finish it.
35 just powering through.
35, yeah. That's your gamer athlete's time.
Man, that is oh yeah, gamer.
Yeah,
are
gamer
we,
athlete's time.
Is that gamer athlete 35 or are we 100%ers? I'm not 100%.
I probably want 100%.
No way.
There's only one game I've ever 100%.
I don't think there's anything I 100%.
Yeah. There's one game I 100%, and then it's probably not going to be Hogwarts Legacy.
What? I have 2 platinums on PS5, and I have.
What do you got platinumed?
What do I have platinum? Spider-Man.
Okay, that's
what?
I don't know.
What?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
The
game that looks
man,
great.
what was it? Ghost of Tsushima. I think I platinumed that.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Of Tsushima.
I didn't play that one.
So
I'd go for Sekiro if I was going to be a samurai in something.
Well, no, I mean it's good, but I don't know if you've noticed that PlayStation's trophy system and Xbox's that PlayStation separates the platinum from any DLC that may come later. So on Xbox, there's games I 100%ed a long time ago
that aren't 100%.
And then when they drop DLC, it would.
Those sons of bitches.
I don't know if they fixed it recently, but
how dare they?
But I was like, oh, this is great. So like, I can still get my.
It's like you got your fucking trophy. It's like you got your Tour de France taken away for doing steroids.
Yeah. France.
Yeah, that's an old.
Did you see that? The what is it? What are the beauty contest, whatever it is?
The beauty contest.
Whatever. What is the big one? I don't know.
Oh, the USA pageant.
Sure. No, is it the USA? No, this is the world.
Okay,
so the
Miss
girl
Universe?
comes out and they announce their countries.
And
France comes out and just like murders it. It's like she yells France, and everybody's saying their country weird, like extra ethnic.
Really?
Yeah, and SNL did a skit about it because it was so.
I haven't watched SNL in a long time.
Either do I don't
Chris
watch
Farley days.
Shorts.
Yeah. Shorts for the SNL.
On the YouTubes.
Yeah, on the YouTubes. Or occasionally they'll come up on my Instagram timeline.
So.
Now, here we go.
35 hours, 70. We won't probably finish it.
We can talk about the woke stuff after this. But Hogwarts Legacy is already the #1 best-selling game on Steam.
This is
PS5.
crazy.
#2 on Xbox, only behind Modern Warfare.
This
game is huge. Huge. A lot of Harry Potter nerds out there buying Harry Potter. Jason is one of them. Jason's actually buying a PlayStation. A mutual buddy of ours is actually buying a PlayStation 5 just for this game.
Good job, Jason. Only took you a long... Man, I couldn't get him to buy a Switch.
Well, he's a boomer.
He's a
big time boomer.
He's a big time boomer.
Yeah, he said he got the PlayStation 5 at home and he played it for like 30 minutes. It's like,
What did he
I
play?
set it up. He
Astros
played
Playroom.
God of War.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
He played that one for like 20 minutes. He said I got bored with it.
Yeah, me and Jason used to
because
talk
it
about
was
Harry
like
Potter all the
20.
time.
It was a bunch of cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the first
No,
20
he
minutes.
didn't
he's
say
like,
that. You're making it up.
That's my gamer bias right there. So it's the number one game. It's coming out on February 10th, and there are Twitch streamers going out telling people to boycott this game because of it was the menstruation comments of J.K. Rowling. Because there was a COVID-19 article that came out about post-COVID world and taking care of persons that menstruate. And so J.K. Rowling retweeted this comment and said, we used to have a word for people that menstruated. And because of this, the trans community has gone insane over this. So there's articles and there's Twitch streamers going online saying that you're a trans and that you're actually going to cause harm to the trans community by buying this game.
Well,
Harm.
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 She's not even attached to this game. So wouldn't it be better that you bought it and showed that, look, she's not attached to it, so we'll buy it?
I'm not sure if
That's
that
some opposite
logic
bullshit.
follows.
Yeah,
But a lot of people are buying it. So
but I mean, they shoehorn their ideas and thoughts to like, oh, we shouldn't buy it because this reason. It's fun. Is it fun?
we'll see.
Can you be a transgender in the game? Probably not.
Probably not.
Right.
I want to. There are ethnicity sliders in the game.
There is,
I imagine,
which doesn't change the difficulty. But if you're if you're a guy and you go to play it and you pick a girl, isn't that transgender? So are we transgenders?
If you play as a girl,
we play a lot of female characters in games.
I guess it depends. That was a big thing in the MMORPG world that guys would play girls and then
what was it?
They'd finesse dudes out of in-game currency and in-game stuff, and then they found out they'd finesse them out of it.
Catfished.
Yeah.
So what's MMORPG?
Most men online are playing girls. So,
I love it. I need a T-shirt that says that.
Yeah,
I need it.
That was an old joke back from my Final Fantasy.
That's an old joke?
Yeah, that's an old joke.
Oh my God, I just heard it.
That was old, man.
Wow.
That was from, like I said, from my Final Fantasy 11 days.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jason, mutual friend, actually is
friend of the show,
the deluxe one. Which the deluxe one you're gonna have the download, and then on the date of release, I believe there's gonna be a more content coming if you have the deluxe edition.
Yeah, for PlayStation. And in some areas, if you pre-order it, you get like a scarf or whatever. Like there's all these pre-order bonuses. Everybody's trying to get you to pre-order it.
Yeah,
don't pre-order.
But I think there's a lot of people out there. So I looked at the comments on Twitter, like some of these where people are actually buying it underneath these people commenting that it'll actually cause harm. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick it up just for that. So there you go.
Yep. Doesn't work.
Out there fighting the
good fight.
Yeah, out there fighting the good fight. And then they're also, these people are talking about causing harm, and then they're also tweeting it from their iPhones.
Yeah, yeah. Why?
Yeah. So you got to pick a hill to die on, and I guess that's the one. It's not the slave labor that they have in China. That's not the hill they're going to die on. It's the J.K. Rowling causing harm to the trans community hill.
You're not going to mess with her billions.
No.
She sold more books than the Bible.
No.
She did. Her books sold more than copies of the Bible.
Wow, that's a pretty huge boast right there.
Yeah. You think your little words are like no, she's got layers of money to protect her. Layers. Yeah. She wears it like armor. Yeah.
Hiding behind her stacks.
Yeah.
Scrooge McDuck in it.
She's blowing her nose with her tears into her $100 bills that have Harry Potter on it.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all do, but we can dream about it.
All right. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. The first-person shooter. It's actually Atomic Heart. It's by a Russian. It's supposed to be like an RPG, action RPG. That's like a first-person shooter. So just going over it a little bit.
I looked a little bit of footage.
Yeah, I saw this. It looks all right. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. I don't know how much I want to get into that story. Because it's
Russian.
It's Russia.
Well, if it was Ukrainian, I'd buy it.
Yeah. So there was an issue with this game because it's obviously it's a Russian game coming out, and then we also have the Ukrainian aggression stuff going on. I mean, like I said in the last one,
It's exhausting.
Skip past the old geopolitical commentary on what's going on in Russia.
It's a game.
Yeah, I'll stick to my irritation about woke stuff.
No, I mean, if you're trying to escape reality and it's too much like what's going on in reality, I get it. But at this point, just keep moving. I guess it's a first-person shooter.
Do you think we would have
had
had
much
this
different than others?
I think we would have had this in World War II. Video games came
Nazi
out
games.
then.
Man,
Yeah.
do you remember the
Nazi games
slew
right
of
now.
Nazi games that came out?
Yeah, there was a lot of them. Wolfenstein?
There's a ton of them. Everybody had a Nazi in there.
Yeah, I love killing me some Nazis.
Yeah,
some Nazis.
Some mecha Hitler at the end of the original Wolfenstein.
That game was it Return to Castle Wolfenstein, where they got into all the occult stuff.
All the early Call of Duties.
It's pretty good.
You're killing Nazis.
Yeah, killing Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go kill some Nazis right now.
You could have made an Inglourious Bastards game.
Yeah,
or you could be Lieutenant Aldo Rain.
Great.
Or the Bear Jew.
The Bear Jew.
Oh.
Bear Juden.
Oh, Bear Juden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part of that movie was pretty good.
The whole movie
bashes
was good.
that guy in his head.
The whole movie was
I didn't say the whole movie wasn't good, but Christoph Waltz was great
liked
in that movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah, that was a solid entry by what's his name? I'm blanking on the name of the director.
I forget his name too.
Jeez.
Yeah, I get him confused with somebody else too. Roth.
Oh, Eli Roth.
Eli Roth, and there's Tim Roth.
Yeah,
Eli's the director. Tim is the
who's the producer? What's his name? Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, I was blanking
director.
on that name. Yeah. Let's see.
Atomic Heart Performance. Nah.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Ooh, this is a big one.
This one.
I actually wanted to pick this up.
Yes. So
wait, which one?
The PS Dual Edge.
The Dual Sense. I did watch a review on it. I'm a little disappointed because it only has one set of back buttons, it's got two back buttons on it.
It's got a paddle on each side or a smaller one. Like you have a choice. There's only one on each side.
Now, if you look at my SCUF controller here,
let me see this. Let me hold this thing.
No, I can't.
Let me hold it.
If you look at the SCUF controller,
let me see.
The SCUF controller has four back paddles on it. They're removable and everything.
Look at this regal color.
Well, that one's not quite as regal as this one. That one's more of a lavender. This is pretty regal right here.
This is the SCUF.
Yes, that's the SCUF.
Wow, this is actually
it feels really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that one I believe was
let me see that one.
$225.
Let me see that.
For the
buttons feel a little less raised. I don't know.
No,
it's really
exactly
weird.
the same damn controller, man. Yeah, you got some there.
You get some ASMR.
And then
you like that?
Yeah, ASMR. And then I also have two of the Elite controllers. I have the Elite Series 1 and the Elite Series 2. The Series 2, which I love, even though it breaks like crazy. This is actually like the fourth one I've returned to the store.
You're a controller aficionado.
No, I love the back buttons on a controller.
I don't.
So when it came out,
this.
when PlayStation actually announced that they had their DualSense Edge, I was actually pretty excited, and then I started watching the reviews of them, and they only have one back button on each side.
Sure, that's a problem for you.
It's like they're doing the bare minimum.
But they're doing something no other controller has done.
What's that?
Modular replacements for your sticks. So if your stick starts to drift, you can pop it out, buy a new one. They're $20.
Yeah,
for a new stick, and this is you can blame. I mean, everybody says Nintendo Joy-Cons, they drift.
Yeah, they're
drift
terrible.
has been before that. Drift happened before all that. They did it too back in the N64 days. They had drift,
and that's one of the big complaints about the Xbox Series X controllers is
drift.
Yeah, they might have all drifted.
Nintendo's
eventually.
getting all the bad rap for it. They're getting all the negative feedback for it. They're getting all the negative. Everything. Everybody's looking at them, but everybody has it.
Here's one thing about
PlayStation's the first to solve it.
Yeah. Here's one thing about Xbox that I dislike with their Series X controllers is they knew they had massive issues with both the Series, the 1 and 2 for the Elite Series 1 and 2, and they continued to put them out without fixing any of the fucking issues that they had with them. So they were still like Xbox knew they were selling you garbage.
Nintendo does too.
Yeah. But so then they only give you like a 30-day return on the controllers.
Yeah.
30 or 90 days. I don't know. But the issues develop generally after that. So they're like, Xbox, like, we know we're giving you guys garbage. Just suck keep
buying
it. Fucking buy the shit.
Joy-Cons, you got to go pay $80 to buy a new one. Now they sell them singly. You can buy one for like 40. Currently, back to I want to get back to the controller, but there is a shortage on Joy-Con. I can't find Joy-Con anywhere. GameStop. When I was in the field, doing research at GameStop, I tried to buy a pair. Gone. She's like, I have none.
Why do they
so
not
I go
have
to Best
any?
Buy online. Gone.
Did they pull them all back and they're
No,
going to issue an
I have no
apology?
idea.
Sorry for putting out a
No idea. So I'm trying to see if anything pops up. Why? Because Best Buy, Walmart, if you want to, you can buy like the ugliest set through Amazon for a retail price, which is $80, but they're like purple and orange.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah,
Purple and orange go so well together.
yeah.
It's a color scheme that's used
I
everywhere.
guess purple and green. I would have bought. What?
Who's that? The Tennessee, their hockey team.
Sure.
I'm gonna get shit on by the hockey fans
Nobody
out
cares.
there.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Sports.
And who else? The Vikings use purple and yellow.
Purple and yellow, but so that's the only pair you can find for $80 retail. But they are gone. I have multiple retailers across the internet.
Really, you
not
can't
even
get your
shipped
Call of
to
Duty.
home.
Can't get your Call of Duty camouflage ones.
The
Camouflage
don't exist.
Joy-Cons.
They don't exist.
They always
Call of Duty's not even on the Switch.
Yeah, they have.
Cock of Duty.
Yeah, Cock of Duty.
The Fortnite ones are going through for a lot of money.
The
They had
Fortnite
a
Joy-Cons?
Fortnite Joy-Con. Mhm.
Oh, really?
They had like the little banana dude on the
Maybe
back.
I'll have to pick some up. No.
Yeah, I'm looking for the blue and yellow ones. So,
Yeah. I'm not a big.
but
I've never been a huge video game accessory buyer.
you got like 5 controllers sitting right
No,
here.
no. I'm not meaning the controllers. I mean
Those are
buying a
accessories.
specific one, maybe with the Pip Boy that goes on your arm.
Well, I got that with a pre-order. I got that a collector's edition.
I know.
You
I
know,
know. That was the.
collector's edition Fallout. And
Yeah.
if they do another one, I'll buy that too because that's one of my favorite series. Although God of War is, and I didn't buy that.
No. You
But-
didn't get the Hogwarts one either. Did you
I'm
pre-order
not
the
pre-ordering.
Hogwarts?
No.
And get the
It's-
the magic wand that floats above the.
Yeah, I saw
book?
that. And did you see the price? It was fucking
Yeah, it was like
ridiculous.
$250 or
Get
something
the
like that, or
fuck
$300
outta here.
bucks.
I'll just go buy one of those at some AliExpress.
Yeah.
But anyway, the case for this controller is pretty good. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's a hard case. It's just like the Xbox one. It's got the charge port through the back.
Yeah, that's what
The modular, that interests me. $200 though for that controller.
Yeah, but that's not bad.
It's not. I mean,
Realistically, my only bit. I will get it
I want a black one. They don't make
just
them.
because I'm a controller guy.
They only have the white ones.
Yeah, give them a little while. They'll put out a black one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get one because I do like having my controllers. But
That scuff isn't bad. It doesn't.
no, the scuff is really.
I don't
good.
like the back controllers the way it feels.
I don't like them as
360
much
one,
because
or the
especially because
Series X.
the buttons are the second set of buttons are inside the first set of buttons, so it's a little bit harder to
Yeah, it felt like I
move
couldn't
in and
reach
tap them. Where the Xbox Elite is really solid design.
Which PlayStation copied that one on the DualSense Edge. It's the paddle,
Yeah,
metal,
yeah.
magnetic.
Yeah, there's a few companies, third-party companies that actually copied that design.
We'll have to get one. Sony can send us one.
Yeah, Sony. if you're out there listening, we'll do a full breakdown and review
Yeah,
of it.
everybody else got one.
Hey, listen, I think the dual back buttons is a bad idea. Change my mind, Sony.
Change my mind. There you go.
Right. Nintendo ramping up Switch production ahead of Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna buy that one day one, right?
Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
You're gonna be
pre-order
day one.
Tears of the
Okay,
Kingdom.
you're gonna pre-order
if they
it.
have a collector's edition, it's there. It's mine.
Okay.
Because I missed the last one because I was sleeping on a lot of Nintendo products back then because of the Wii U. Just the Wii and the Wii U put a bad taste in my mouth.
I will buy. I will get that one and I will play it. Like I said, I was not the biggest Zelda or the biggest Breath of the Wild fan.
Oh, I gotta get it. I cannot wait.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, but it wasn't great.
I don't even know why I talk to you sometimes. I don't even know.
It wasn't great. It was exhausting after a while.
Opposites attract, I
Yeah,
guess.
doing all those damn
Shrines.
The shrines.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Alex is
another-
playing it again right now.
Look, it's another shrine.
It's great.
I guess I'll get another heart from this shrine.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I got 1,000
That world is
hearts.
huge.
There
You
was some
didn't
cool
do
stuff
anything.
in
You
it.
didn't do anything. You needed
No,
13
I
hearts to
didn't.
get the sword out of the master sword out of the woods.
No, I think I got the
Pull it out
master
of
sword.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got the upgraded armor from the what were they?
There's a lot of armor though.
The weird fairies that were in the flowers.
Oh, they're horny.
Yeah, with the big old
They're
boobies.
horny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they upgrade you, and they're like, whoa, lady.
I got the bone armor from those guys. I got the best armor in the game. I got the sword in the game, and then I went and beat it. And then I was like, all right, I did it.
No, you didn't do anything. You barely scratched the surface.
No, I did like 80 shrines or 70 shrines. I did half of them.
You didn't get to
half the shrines.
The meat of the game.
If you don't get to the meat in the first like 30 minutes of a game, what the fuck is the point? No.
Unfortunately, most games don't follow that rule of
let's
just give it to you in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. No. You know what gives you the meat right away in a game?
Whoa, please don't.
Elden Ring. Right away. You're thrown right into that world without a fucking
That's
clue
our
what
show
you're
today, guys.
doing.
That's been Elden Ring fucking weekly.
Beat the fuck up. Vampire Survivors. All right, fine. You don't want to do the Vampire Survivors. You're right in the meat right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are in the meat right away.
Yeah. Right away. Like I said, I played a bunch of that game too this last week. I'm trying to beat that game. I'm in 100% Vampire Survivors.
I'm curious on what they're going to have in the collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom. I hope it's something really good because last time it was, for Breath of the Wild, it was the sword. Master
How was
sword
it?
In a stone. What?
How was the quality? Because
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
But
okay.
It looked nice.
I misunderstood. I thought you said you got it.
No.
I fucking debated.
I tried to get it, and it became, the price for it right now is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It came with a case for your Switch or some shit like
They're
that.
going to Fallout 76 you with that shit, and it'll be like
They
balsa wood fucking
fuck
paint.
that.
You're going to get a canvas bag, and it comes
in
in its fucking nylon shit.
It was supposed to be like burlap almost, and then it was ended up being like plastic.
Yeah, it was a nylon piece of shit.
Like a drawstring.
Yeah.
Drawstring. Oh, God. They got so much. Actually, it wasn't even that. There was like other products that Fallout, not just the Fallout brand was putting out with other games of theirs. And it wasn't them. Like, they have their own store. Bethesda puts out a lot of stuff through their own store, and that stuff's pretty good. But when they were releasing games, they were doing collector's editions. Well, it's like that stuff specifically for the collector's editions were coming from a different manufacturer. And whoever was manufacturing that shit was fucking up.
And then after they did that, they had to apologize, and they gave people like fuck, what was it? Like in-game currency?
Yeah,
and they gave you like a $5 worth of in-game currency. Sorry for your canvas bag. Here's $5 worth of in-game currency that you can use in our game.
I didn't even like the helmet they gave because it was one of the old power armors. It was an old power armor. It wasn't even a good, it was an older version of power armor. Yeah. It wasn't even like the newer ones, which look a lot
Listen,
better.
Video game companies, you need to step up with your merch.
Some do. Some like the Cyberpunk, even though the game stumbled out the gate, the Cyberpunk one was pretty big and decent quality. But I don't like statues. And it was a statue of the main character. Plus,
I think I'd rather
it was a dude.
I don't know.
If you couldn't opt for the girl version of your main character.
Really?
Right? Yeah. If they would have gave me a choice between the female V and male V.
Yeah, you would have taken the female V.
I would have bought that
if you're going to have a statue.
The box is like 3 feet tall. It's huge.
Really?
It looks like one of the mega complexes.
What's it
building.
Made out of stone?
What?
No, it's not made out of stone.
PVC.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's a melted, nice stone statue. You can put
we only got 10 of them.
Yeah.
Because our sculptor died.
I would put a Millennia statue made out of stone out in my front yard.
Oh, we should
that
do
big
it.
Sword.
How mad would your wife be?
She wouldn't be mad at all.
No?
No.
How big? How big are we talking?
It'd be nice if it was like character size, like 9 feet.
So we're going to start a GoFundMe for this Millennia statue. So stay tuned for the
link.
link.
Put it in the front yard.
So that we can live stream it.
Everybody knows when they drive by, that guy's an Elden Ring guy.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
What the fuck is that? He's in some freaky shit.
Yeah.
People that don't know the game.
That would be cool, though.
Would be awesome.
Who's that one YouTuber that we watched? He does the tech review and whatnot. He has the Millennia the Millennia helmet in the background.
Oh, Yang Yi.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of merch back there. What's that? What's that?
Link to one of his videos, I think, in our news stories that we go over.
He's got the Fallout 76 power armor we just talked about sitting there.
Yeah, in the background.
But
He's
the bag's
got a lot
not
of good
displayed.
Shit right in the background.
He did not display the bag.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't display that bag either. I'd be on the horn with Bethesda, being like, "What the hell is this bullshit?"
What happened to my notes? There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna get Tears of the Kingdom. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be playing it in May. It comes out like May.
Yeah, I'll probably buy that one right when it comes out.
May 11th, May 12th, something like that.
Yeah, I might buy a physical copy of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
Since I can't update it where I'm at.
I've learned
my Nintendo at.
I have to buy my kids a digital copy because I'm switching that shit out for that.
Well, they put them in their mouth
No,
because they have that flavor on them.
Yeah, they taste bad. Have you ever tasted one?
Like? No, I haven't tasted
Do it
one.
now,
No.
live. Do it.
I don't have a Nintendo Switch game here with me.
Where is it?
Where do you think?
Is it an undisclosed,
Undisclosed location?
Turn off your lock screen.
I know.
So it doesn't do it. They're bad. So you ever had like licked like a pill and it's like that bitter taste?
No,
like certain pills.
Yeah.
Maybe illegal pills.
Yeah.
Like you lick one and it's like this, like the most bitter thing you've ever.
Really?
It's bad. So
yeah, I heard it's real bad. Kids will eat dirt though, so I'm not sure if that'll really stop.
They engineered it. They engineered it so that kids and dogs will not swallow their little cartridges.
Yeah. Probably a good move.
Lots of YouTube people went online and
licked it.
Yeah. It was content.
Maybe we should do that for the clicks.
A couple of them got real drunk. My perfect woman, Alana Pierce. She
got drunk
when she was working at IGN. She was drunk and did a
got drunk
video and put it on published it on IGN.com.
Yeah, and ate
still there.
She chew on it. What game was it?
I don't remember. She did show it. It might have been like 1-2 Switch or some shit like because it was early. It was early.
Because that's important.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's important.
She's gonna fight Mika.
She is.
There's a bunch of content creators.
Hold on. How come I didn't see this in the Twitter sphere?
Yes. And breaking news, kids.
Breaking news. Hold on. I gotta look this up.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Her and Mika will be fighting, and a bunch of other people, but I didn't recognize a bunch of names. You might. Her, since I follow her, it popped up. She's like, oh, she's been training for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Lana Pierce
versus Mika. We just talked about Mika because she did the she's the one that
the no hit run dance pad thing.
Dance pad.
Yeah. Like I said, and
that's pretty.
She's a real good gamer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she just started out. I started watching her because she was doing Elden Ring no death runs.
What's the
so
date?
She run through. Hold on.
You don't have it?
I got sidetracked by talking.
Yeah. I want to know the date, so I have to watch it.
Is it boxing?
It is.
It's a boxing match.
I think it's a boxing match.
Boy, everybody's getting into this. You got
everybody.
You got Jake Paul.
Yeah.
All right, so it's April 15th. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me click on the thing to make sure I'm not. Is it? No, that's a different Mika.
That's not the same. What?
Not the same one.
Oh,
this girl looks
change her name.
Beefy though. Alana Pierce might have her work cut out for her. She looks like a friggin' tree.
Alana Pierce is tall.
She's got the reach, huh? That's the other Mika. Okay. Not the same girl. Disclaimer. So April 15th, Tampa, Florida, my first ever exhibition boxing match. Likely in front of 20,000 people.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Followed by the British flag. So she's repping Britain on this one.
Who
so
is Mika?
No. Alana Pierce, because she's
Australian. She's Australian.
I got my flags mixed up. They still
Australian.
Okay, she's still repping the Queen down there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's dead though. The Queen is dead. So
yeah, she died a while ago.
Nobody
cared.
I know,
dude.
No, there was people that fucking put out the dumbest shit.
The memes.
Like, oh, today's a sad day because some foreign dignitary fucking died that I never met and never had anything to do with.
It said Brits pouring out one for the Queen, and it was a can of beans.
Yeah, online Karens and shit like that.
I was up there in tears watching the memes for
the
Queen.
The Queen's death.
They showed the palace with the Spirit Halloween sign on it.
Yeah,
the Queen's dead.
I don't understand some of the people's fascination in this country about the Queen. We got rid of those people for a reason.
Yeah. There was only like 7 countries Britain didn't invade.
Yeah. And we kicked them out. We're like, all right, see you later.
Yep. We even got invaded.
Yeah, we're going to try our own thing. It's called corrupt capitalism.
Yeah,
it's going to come along in about 250 years.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, just wait. Watch and see, okay? Leave us alone.
Speaking of England, this is a good segue into that. Parliament. What's your opinion on loot boxes in games?
It's complex. I don't like to buy them. They'll get me once in a while.
Well, it's basically gambling.
It's gambling. And
it's marketed to underage people for gambling.
This is a huge topic that goes back for years, like with EA and what's that, League of Legends? I think it's League of Legends. It was bad in China, so bad that what they had to do was put your percentages of getting rarities right on the pack that you buy.
Yeah,
the box that you buy has to show it now, because before they did that, I was always wondering. I'm like, hey, They can literally just slide this down to you'll never get anything.
Yeah, they can.
And you don't even know.
Yeah,
so you're still dumping money, and they got it set to like a 0% chance you'll get a decent card or whatever the loot is in the box. So I was like, well, I'm not going to buy this. I'll buy one or if I really like the game and it was free.
Yeah,
I'll buy one or two.
Let's make out. See, now here's where I fall on it. Loot boxes are basically they're marketing gambling to kids.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous. I don't mind if you have a game where you can buy in-game skins. You know what you're getting. You're willfully trading your money for something that you're getting.
That's DLC. That's just
Where this differs is because it's a predatory thing that these companies do to make a lot of money and basically give you nothing. It's like buying like NFTs, which is basically what a skin is in a game.
It's a skin.
But and this also goes into you buy these loot boxes and it gives you you can get in-game the pay to play basically, but pay to play for a chance.
Better item that helps you in game, a better player that helps you in game.
Yeah, you're not even getting like a pay to play in game thing. Like a lot of games we do pay to play, but at least you know what you're getting.
Overwatch was always cosmetics. Like when you do cosmetics in a loot box, okay, fine. But when you're dumping money just so you can get a better advantage in your competitive multiplayer, then fuck that.
Right.
You can keep that shit. 404 not found. What was this?
That was the loot
Phil Spencer.
box.
Oh,
the
Parliament.
loot box.
They took it down.
The Parliament.
There they go.
So Parliament over in England, I don't have the story because apparently my link
has
is
been going on for a while.
Yeah, there's been, but anyway, Parliament's supposedly going to take action. They're going to make start regulating loot boxes.
EA's been sitting in that hot seat for a while in England.
Yeah.
They've been getting grilled for years.
Was it EA that got sued in?
They're always getting sued
in the foreign land in the motherland for.
Yeah.
Well, not my not yours.
Yeah.
Repping Boricua, repping the motherland. So yeah. All right. So
don't gamble, kids.
Don't gamble. Stay away from loot boxes. Stay away from. There's a streaming site just dedicated around like gambling streams.
Yeah.
Kick started by Trainwreck. Well,
wait a minute. What do you mean?
Trainwreck is like the main spokesman for it, but Kick is another streaming. It's like Twitch. It's almost exactly like Twitch.
Okay. I see all these. I know people we know watch dumbass YouTube videos where somebody's just playing digital
gambling,
digital slot machine that gives you credits, and they give out like credits in their stream to commenters, and like it's so dumb.
Yeah. Trainwreck actually was pretty open and honest about it. Like when he used to do it on Twitch, and then they made gambling illegal or made it against TOS over on Twitch. You know, these like guys were actually moving to Canada from the United States just so they could gamble on stream. So a lot of the guys were open and honest about it. They're like, they gave me money to gamble with. Like Stake.com would give streamers money to gamble with.
Yeah.
And then Stake.com would also be underhanded. And when a certain streamer was playing on their stream, they would dial their whatever
turn it up
so they would win more and bring people to hook people in. They're like, holy crap, Trainwreck just won $1 million.
I can do that too.
Yeah, and then they go,
take my money.
Yeah.
No.
They go gamble away a second mortgage.
I would much rather buy like a loot box than even do that.
I wouldn't even do that. Loot boxes are.
I used to buy NBA hoops and it was
loot boxes,
the original loot boxes.
Yeah, what is FIFA? FIFA's really bad on with loot
FIFA
boxes.
because EA.
I don't know.
It's EA. EA is on FIFA, Madden, Ultimate Team.
Yeah,
that is the name of their whole system for building a team, and it's all packs.
Yeah, who owns EA?
No one.
EA's
there's got to be a parent company.
Yeah, company.
I don't know.
BlackRock.
No, it's probably It's probably Tencent or what's that big one that just like bought up a bunch of people.
Microsoft?
No. There's an even bigger one. We'll have to look that up and come back next week.
Yeah. Hey, we did. Speaking of last week, we did get a lot of. A lot of people that I talked to are they like the story about the gangbang cop.
Who didn't? Who doesn't like good gangbang story?
I was like, maybe we should open this show with the top of talking about the gangbang cop getting railed by fucking
memes. The memes haven't stopped.
No, they're not going to stop either. Talked to a couple people that hadn't heard of it, and they're like, "Holy shit!"
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
and he's still with her anyway.
Yeah, still sticking with her,
God.
moving right along. So this is a good one. This is a W for Phil Spencer.
No one owns EA.
So yeah, they're
EA
their own
is
entity.
EA.
The public owns it. It's a public traded.
It is a
company.
public. Yep. NASDAQ. EA.
Yeah.
Founded by Trip Hawkins.
Yeah. So Xbox's head Phil Spencer praises video game developers who refuse to fear the current culture of criticism and cancellation.
It's
Calls
great.
for the industry to turn away from dividing players and creators. Thanks, Phil Spencer, for standing up for gamers.
He basically said it in a way more professional form of the way kind of like we put it. Like, who fucking cares? Play the game and enjoy the game.
And just put a game out.
And why are you attacking the people that create something? Like,
Yeah, that's one of the things now that like drives me nuts, right? So like you have all these people taking IPs that we all like and we all fell in love with, and they make a show that's completely garbage, and then they hate on the fans for not getting it or not understanding. And then they go out there and they talk shit about fans. Like Star Wars, the second Star Wars episode 8 was one of the famous ones where that, what was his name? Ryan. Who's the director on that one? The producer director
of what?
The episode 8 of Star Wars, the real feminist one.
Oh, Rian Johnson.
Yeah,
How do you
Rian
forget
Johnson.
that number?
Yeah. So the guy came out, after that, and he's like, "You just don't understand.
It's
All you woman haters hate the movie just because you guys hate women, not because we put out a piece of shit."
This stuff kills me, but if you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to buy it. But why do you have to sit there and like signal, I'm gonna go on the internet and complain to everybody about it? Like, just don't play it.
It's obviously the audience who doesn't get their forward thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like back in the day when like the Venus de Milo statue was shown, and when somebody seen her without arms, somebody without arms is like, "This is fucking bullshit right here."
Yeah.
Hey, no.
And then the sculptor came out and said, "You know what? You just don't get it, you fucking
don't get it.
idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot." So good job for Phil Spencer for coming out and supporting gamers, the people who actually support the companies,
The
that put out
developers.
the
The
games.
developers are the hardworking people not the publishers. It's the developers, right? They're the ones that make the game, and usually the publishers get to decide how to put their game out. What they make all the rules, all the pay structure.
Yeah.
But the developers get shit on left and right, and they don't get to get represented. Or the publisher says, "We can't put that in the game." Oh, they dictate too much.
Yeah.
So good on these people that are just putting their games out and saying, "Fuck it, I don't care."
Well, I don't know. It's why is this stuff like nobody likes this shit? Like when they do, especially like the cancel culture woke stuff that starts to creep into games, movies, and media. Why are the companies not like taking a look at this stuff and be like, maybe this isn't the way to go? We're starting to lose market share in this space.
I don't think there's any way to avoid it either. Like, whatever you do, you're going to get bitched at. You're going to get negative feedback because it's impossible to please everyone. So do the best you can. This is what you want to put out, put it out. Comedians are doing it.
Yeah.
Comedians say what the fuck they want, and they get negative feedback all the time. Like I
don't know. That's pushing its way into that too. I
It
listened to a
is.
couple
There's a
comedy
couple
podcasts
people.
where they're like, just the LA comedy scene has gone down.
The LA comedy scene has changed.
Yeah.
Andrew Schultz is pulling a lot of stuff back off of his content, and people are watching what they say, but there's still a few out there that are just like, what the fuck ever.
Well, here, this ties into it. I mean, if you look at the Dave Chappelle, the Comedy Hour, where it got like the score on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics was like a low, I don't remember what it was, 20s, but the audience score was at 99. Why is there such a big disconnect from people who create or people who report or people who do this and then the audience at large?
Yeah, the audience loves it and the critics hate it.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why is there such a huge disconnect?
It's trolls. Everybody's just trying to piss each other off. That's it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's
That's it. Like, oh, got a bore. Like people like you.
Yeah, but I'm I'm smart. Well,
Don't
I
even.
said I'm smart enough to abstain from tossing my hat in the ring and like putting a massive, like I told you, that's just not a game for me. I'm going to talk shit because it triggers you about God of War. But it's not a game. I'm not going to go on the online and write a review about God of War because I didn't play it either.
Right.
So like I said, and like when I talk to Jason or someone like that, someone who's not just
he's a layman.
Yeah, a normie gamer that doesn't get into it as much, I'll tell him, this is a game that you probably would like. It's got stunning visuals.
I have no bearing on his game. Like he's never.
Well, you just got to think it's a hand-holdy game that's going to tell you everything you need to do. You're not going to. You can.
She's a casual.
You can shut your brain off.
Casual gamer.
He's a casual gamer. You can go in there. You can learn a few of the buttons. You probably get a couple of the powers and You just go through the game.
We talk about this guy all the time, and he needs to be on. He needs to just be our third guy.
Well, I told him I want to come on when he does the Hogwarts.
Okay.
After he does that, after he gets a decent way through it, and we can get a normie gamers. But I gotta get that. We gotta wait for some warm weather.
Yeah.
And I can get that table stained. Move it back here. I do have some foam pads that I can put up on the walls too, so we can actually have a nice soundproof room with a nice table.
They sell a lot of art, so I'll show you later.
Who sells a lot of art?
You can buy shit off Amazon and other
buy some art to put back there.
Soundproof art.
No. I just got regular black soundproof pads. Yeah, I seen it. I seen this stuff. I know I did, but I mean, we don't have any video.
Yeah, but we have to look at it.
I know. You're looking at my hats right now, so
yeah,
those are actually providing pretty good soundproofing. To tell you the truth,
yeah, it's not bouncing off.
No, it actually works pretty well for that.
What's next?
A bunch of hats.
Ubisoft. Oh, jeez.
I didn't read this story. This is something you put on there. Here, all right, I'll put it on the big screen.
They were striking. Ubisoft is striking because of Yves Guillemot.
I did.
They have a union out there, so they are striking. The developers have a union, and they're striking. And there's an image. If you scroll down, see if you can find it. These guys know how to strike. I really don't care about the politics of it. I think it's terrible. It's bad management. Yeah, such and such. Go back to Google it. Ubisoft strike barbecue.
Okay, I do know that. He came out and basically blamed his working force.
Yeah, he did that
for a lot of the things. So they got all mad at him, and then he
fuck this guy.
and then he released a statement saying, "No, it's all of our jobs and leadership as me, is in the forefront of whatever the problems." But
he's up there with Bobby Kotick now. Like Ubisoft's one word,
whatever.
So these guys know how to strike. There's a track system that runs through the town that they're in. I don't know which one it is. They built a barbecue with wheels that go on that track. So as they're protesting and striking,
they can barbecue.
They roll it with them.
Well, hey, if you're gonna protest, you might as well do it right.
I mean, French barbecue. I don't know, but
hey, it's probably got a lot of gravy in it.
You think so?
Yeah, French food's got a lot of gravy. Okay. They love their gravy over there.
Oh man.
Yeah. And snails. They're going to barbecue up some snails. Some escargot. Yeah. All right, I just looked up the Ubisoft barbecue. Should I put in protest?
Maybe.
Barbecue protest.
It's funny.
We can find an image of it. Let's see.
I figured that would interest you because they had that barbecue, and I was like, this is great.
I love barbecue.
These guys know what they're doing.
Like I said, is this it? Here?
Where's it?
The rolling barbecue?
No.
No, those are some Southern crackers right here. I don't know how that came up on the Ubisoft barbecue protest. But yeah, he came out, not a good look from, what's his name?
Yves Guillemot.
Yves Guillemot. That guy sounds like a cunt.
Yeah, well, yeah.
With a name like that, you just prepackaged cunt right there. His parents knew what they were doing. Yeah, his parents knew what they were doing with that name.
Yeah.
Like, this
calm down, Yves.
Massive asshole.
Yeah, well, they're French. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I can't find French this image. People. They did a lot of them. It must be a great country because you don't hear about a lot of French people here in the States.
What do you mean?
It must be a good country. Nobody immigrates here from France. A lot of Polish people here.
I don't know. I don't keep
A lot of
I don't keep
Mexicans.
I don't keep. That's hard to ignore, but I don't keep a tally on how many.
A lot of Russians.
How many Europeans are coming over here?
Russians
Who cares?
Yeah. Some English people here running around.
There was already a bunch of Europeans here.
Yeah. Some English people knocking around. And then you find Canadians. A lot of the Canadians from up north go to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canadians come down here.
They do.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. A boot.
They put their milk is in a bag.
They have bag milk?
It's not a jug.
Where, in Canada?
Yeah. Their
Like,
milk,
is it liquid in the
it's
bag,
a
or is it
bag
like a
of
powder
bag
in a
of milk.
You just
It's
add
liquid.
water.
It's like a bag. It looks like
Why?
a colostomy bag was filled up with milk.
Why?
Shout out Jack Henry.
That's a low blow. That poor bastard.
Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, bagged milk.
Can you order that on Amazon? I'd like to get a bag of milk.
Yeah, I don't. Can you get oat milk?
A bag of oat milk?
Yeah,
it's not. It's oat juice. Where's the udder on an oat?
Yeah,
You're out there milking an oat.
Silent Hill being cut out of Xbox. This is new to me.
Yeah,
Oh, I just blasted the table.
that's all right.
Claims are true.
Yeah,
Sony is cutting
it's
Silent
Sony.
Hill 2 off from fans who played it on Xbox. Recent events related to Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard seem to be pushing the Silent Hill 2 remake away from players.
Yeah.
People love Silent Hill.
Well, many in the
not a
gaming
fan.
community are excited about the upcoming remake of Silent Hill 2. Oh,
Yeah.
now
Remake.
at least hopefully, like if you got it from the Xbox store, they won't be cutting out ones that you already owned.
No, it's just the remake.
Yeah.
Microsoft claims that Sony.
Did you ever play Silent Hill?
The Wired. I played the first one.
Played the first
Maybe
Silent
I
Hill.
played the second one. I just don't remember. I was such a Resident Evil guy.
Yeah,
I was like,
Did you watch the movies?
No.
You didn't
I mean,
watch
I
the
watched
movies?
part of it, and I was like, oof.
They had a pretty
I've had
big name
enough.
actress in the Silent Hill.
Yeah, just like Mila Jovovich
Yeah,
was
what-
in Resident Evils, and those
Resident
were trash.
Evil's made a bigger splash than
They
the
were
Silent Hill
trash.
movies. I liked them.
What?
They're entertaining.
I guess, man.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much past the first
You're
two.
not a source material guy, though.
The first two. Well, I played with the Resident Evils. Yeah.
Yeah, those
Well,
movies
for
are
the-
terrible.
Yeah, the PlayStation. They didn't have Leon in there. It was Mila Jovovich. So
And so I'm pretty sure her character was made up.
yeah, they did make her up, but they were
Mhm.
still entertaining. They're still
Konami,
entertaining.
which is publishing the horror remake. Konami. Konami just go ahead and go full. So Konami used to be big back in the day.
Yeah.
Konami made Castlevania.
Yes, great game.
Metal Gear. Right? These are their games.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't make. They published Metal Gear. Hideo Kojima is the man behind Metal Gear.
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Konami
Sean Bean was inside.
They're gatekeeping all these IPs.
Yeah,
They don't even make Konami. Konami gatekeeps.
Really? Why?
Because they don't make games anymore. They don't. They lend their IP to people to create a game. So like some of these remakes, like the Turtles Cowabunga collection.
Yeah.
Right? So we'll give it to Digital Eclipse. You can make this game for us. Castlevania is still being made here and there.
Yeah.
But it's not a full game.
What is that?
It's also the original creator doesn't have access to that IP. This is why Hideo Kojima left Konami, because they were trying to run his his creation, and he's like, no, I'm not having it.
I don't know much about Konami, so
Oh man,
Yeah,
we can go hours about
go deep into Konami.
Yeah,
We'll do just a Konami episode.
They stopped publishing and developing games at some point, and so all these IPs that are really good are just sitting there. Contra is a Konami IP. I don't know who owns it, if they still own it, but it's not being remade. They lend it to a developer and say, hey, you can make a game because you're going to pay us.
Yeah.
They won't do it themselves.
Well,
You know what their big money is now? Pachinko machines.
Oh. What's pachinko?
It's
Is
like
that the thing
ball
where you
drop,
drop the thing
blink, 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 blink. Yep,
all the way in?
Yep.
Is it
Gambling.
gambling? Yeah, gambling. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
why would you make video games if you can get breaking money
That's
off
great.
gambling?
That's great, though. So why don't you sell your IPs to developers and publishers that will actually make the games?
It'd be cool to have a new Contra game.
I think they should sell Hideo Kojima back. They'll never do it because they got bad blood.
It'd be cool if they had a Soulsborne Contra game.
sure.
Yeah. That would be the shit.
No.
Yeah, because Contra used to be one of those hard games.
It was a hard game. You couldn't
Hard
beat it
game.
with 3 lives. You had to cheat.
No, I think I went
do
through
the
and I beat
Konami
it
code.
without the. I beat it without that.
In no way.
Yeah, the first time I ever beat it when I was a kid was with the Konami code, and then I downloaded it on emulator on my phone, and I beat it just
Get a
running
Game
straight
Genie.
through.
You need a Game Genie.
Yeah. Well, you got the Konami code, which gave you, what, 99 lives in that one? Yeah, you could go through the bus stage. There's only like 6 levels in that game.
Yeah, that fucker was
Not
hard.
maybe 4.
Dude, me and my cousin fought.
Over the game?
Fist fight.
Fist fighting over the game?
Because I stole one of his guys. We actually had a physical fight. We've only physically fought 2 times in our entire lives.
Yeah.
And that
Who
was
won?
one of them. It was no win. The parents came in.
Uh-huh.
I fucking like jump kicked
So
him
you-
off the fucking bed.
so you
I was
got
like, motherfucker.
So you got your ass beat, huh? Is that what you're saying?
No, he was
Okay.
no. I was in the air and kicked him.
Uh-huh.
This is how I remember it.
that's how,
And
that's
then
how you
they heard
remember
me.
it.
They heard me land on his punk ass,
That's how I remember every
and they
fight
came
I
in.
lost.
They came in and they stopped it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember being on top.
yeah.
Yeah. So we have that's Sony
Boo.
doing more
Silent Hill.
gatekeeping. So Sony's
I
like
don't
one of
really
the worst companies for like taking care of their fan base.
You think? I think
Yeah.
Nintendo fucks around
Listen,
a lot.
Nintendo's bad with their IPs.
They fuck around.
Yeah, they do.
They get people
yeah.
excited. They fucking announced Metroid Prime 4 like 3-4 years ago, and they were like, "Yeah, we're starting over."
Well, they're even worse with the like with their Smash Brothers tournaments, where they issued these guys this license to do the Smash Brothers tournament, and then they yanked it at
that's
the
not
last minute. They've
their
done
IP,
that.
though.
No, Smash Brothers.
No,
is
it's their IP, but that's not them developing a game and being like,
no,
"Yeah, well,
I understand
well."
that, but that's more customer based shit. You can delay a game, sure, and be like, all right, we're waiting to put out the best product. They can announce a game, but like when they actually give out people licenses, because they're the like one of the only ones that require you to have a license to run like a tournament, or they're real
Yeah.
bad about having licenses for running their tournaments, and then they yank it at
Nintendo's
the
stingy.
last fucking minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
They're
shitty.
they're very stingy with their IPs, but
Yeah.
they're stingy to themselves and the fans. That's okay. You give a license to a fucking fighting tournament, that's great. Whatever, that gets messy in itself. But when you so you have Mario's fucking 35th anniversary passed, and they fucking did everything right. Like, oh my god, there's a game came out. The collection had like Mario 64 and fucking Galaxy on there. All kinds of merch, clothing lines were coming out. Like
Yeah.
they gave the license. So I'm talking fucking Mario shit everywhere that year. The next year was Zelda's 35th anniversary.
Yeah,
Crickets.
nothing.
Fucking nothing. Like,
Nothing.
and I say that's a pretty big fan base.
Yeah, we're starting to come up on the 40th anniversary for a lot of these games.
They had a Game & Watch, the Zelda Game & Watch that came out, like the little like a Tiger Electronics thing.
Did you get it?
Fuck yeah, I bought it.
Yeah.
I like Zelda.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for everything.
Did you ever
not
beat
just
the
me.
first one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a long
okay.
time ago.
All right, I was about ready
And I
to.
tried to play. Oh,
Judge.
you're gonna call me out.
I was going to judge
Yeah.
this guy. He didn't solve the first Triforce. He didn't beat Ganon the first time.
I couldn't remember. I beat it on the actual Nintendo system.
Did you?
so-
Good for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't beat it until later when I emulated it and played it on.
You know what I didn't beat, which is shocking, is Link to the Past. I've always stopped at a certain point and been like, oh, and moved on to something else. I should
Yeah.
try and do that.
Hey, you got to get it. They
It's
got
on
all
my
those,
Switch.
those emulator boxes that you can buy. And
It's on my Switch.
yeah,
I play the official
the official copy.
yeah, with save states.
Yeah, that shoot. It was Nintendo that came out and they were the ones suing everybody for the ROMs and all that.
Yeah, they sued a
Yeah,
husband and wife.
they're the Metallica of the
For like
of-
$4
of
million.
ROMs with the Napster shit back in the day.
They sued like
Fucking
these-
Mars Ulrich.
They just ran like a fucking server out of their house, and they were like nobody's.
yeah,
4 million or something like that. They had to,
really.
yeah.
Wow,
Nintendo's brutal.
I know. They don't.
I
mess
have
around.
so
They got
this
a team of
this-
lawyers waiting to just crush anybody.
They do. And
Yeah.
so there was a guy on Twitter, actually on GameScoop. They talked about it. Somebody on Twitter was drawing hand. I'm gonna have to bring it next week. Hand drawn game guides. This guy drew Zelda, the first Zelda
and they went at him.
strategy guide. He hand drew this motherfucker.
Yeah.
With maps, like text, everything.
And
Hand
did it
drawn.
look really good?
Philip Summers is his name.
Yeah,
Uh,
they should hire that guy. They shouldn't sue him.
You would think, fucking bring
They
him
should
in.
buy his shit.
This thing
put
is
it out.
amazing. He did a Contra one.
Yeah.
He did a Metroid one that never got released
Yeah.
because they shut him down.
Jesus.
I have 2 of the Zelda ones.
And they look really good.
Fuck. Look it up. Look it up on the onto interweb right in front of you.
Nah, I'll look it up on my own time.
Okay, but I
that
have
sounds
2 of them.
interesting
So they
if
shut him
go
down,
after him.
and he still had a.
If we had video for the podcast, I would look it up.
He was on Kickstarter, and that's where I got it.
Video coming soon.
Yeah, well,
Maybe. Once the old YouTube or somebody starts paying us, we'll get some video.
man,
Like and subscribe.
I forgot about that hand-drawn game guide. I was pissed that I didn't get my Metroid one.
Yeah.
I wanted it.
All right. So, Wo Long, which is a game that I'm kind of excited for.
Souls like.
Souls like.
Mhm.
Ooh, accept all cookies. So, it's supposed to be that you have a companion in the early parts of the game to kind of help you through and get acclimated to the game.
Whoa, go back up.
We'll go back up where? Right here?
Yeah, it's one of the most accessible Souls like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So supposedly you get like a helping hand
Okay.
early on in the game.
Mimic tier, baby.
Yeah, like that, but another character that's going to go through and kind of help you through the mechanics and whatnot of the game early on.
Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, Neo. See, the Neos were good.
Yeah.
I was getting a haircut the other day, and a guy like 2 seats down, the guy that was cutting.
He was
someone's
talking about
hair,
Neo?
He was talking about Neo. Yeah.
Yeah. I should go.
I looked at the guy cutting my hair. I was like, maybe I should have him cut my hair.
Yeah. Why are you hating on the guy cutting your hair? He's
Oh
gonna
no, I like the
gouge
guy that cuts my hair.
gouge
Yeah.
your hair, and give you a big
Oh,
bald
shit.
spot right in the middle. Oh
Yep.
yeah, you don't like my haircut, huh? Fuck
No,
off.
his haircut's fine.
Yeah.
I was like, you could be like that guy. He's like, oh, that guy's 20 and he has more time in his hand.
You don't like my conversation, huh?
Yeah.
How do you like this big bald spot I just shaved in your head?
Yeah.
So it's supposed to give you a helping hand, which will help you get into their game. So look at there's a picture of maybe one of the guys.
Oh, I think I'm gonna play it. I don't
Yeah, I'll
know. I
play
gotta
it.
see. I can tell you what I want to play, but like when it comes out, like I could be slammed with other games, and there's other games I'm
You
playing
got
that
a
I
full
can't really.
gaming
yeah.
plate.
This year, shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games
Everyone
coming out this year.
has a full gaming plate.
Yeah,
I would
mean,
hate to work in the games industry this year. It's rough because E3 is coming back this year.
See,
too.
and then when Hogwarts Legacy comes out, we play that, and then we can play Wo Long, and then we can start doing our Game of the Year picks.
we should
early
have a
on.
calendar. We should put up a calendar right here
Yeah, we
so
could
we
do
can
that.
actually see that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Mhm.
Well, I gotta get I need a 40-degree or 50-degree day weather
Right
and then I
there.
can stay in the table.
Put it right there.
Now we gotta move back into the studio.
Once
Once I get the game end of the world tattooing
cigar
Cigar
bar,
bar. parlor studio going, then we can put up
Still have not
calendars.
been offered a cigar.
Maybe next time.
We can't smoke in here, can
No,
we?
we can't. But
You need to put a nice
we'll have, to keep
exhaust.
this, we'll have to keep this on the down low. Hopefully,
Oh,
if my
boy.
wife listens to this podcast, she doesn't make it an hour and 3 minutes in. But hopefully, this is my plan for next year at the gaming awards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cigars and drinks.
We'll crack a window.
Yeah, cigars and drinks. I do have. No, I'll put like a little vent in the window that I have back there,
Mhm.
and we'll vent that area out. Cigars, scotches, or whatever your drink is of choice, beer, whatever.
No White Claw.
We'll have a couple more people, and we can watch the video game awards live.
Mhm.
And that would
I'm
be
with
cool.
it.
And we'll stream it on Twitch and YouTube.
Staying here,
at the exact
Tears of the
same
Kingdom.
times. Oh yeah,
And if Lives of
Yeah, that
Lies
one
of
come
P is good, I think that could be.
a lot of these games look really good.
That's a big year.
It
It's
is.
big. 2011 was a big year
It should be.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Like huge franchises came out in 2011.
Let's hope this year has some bangers. They had some big shoes to fill from last year's Game of the Year award.
They got a banger right there. They got Starfield allegedly going to be a banger. We don't know.
Elden Ring won it last year, so it's a big set of shoes to fill.
I don't know this game you speak
Big
of.
set of shoes. You know exactly the game. And I was right, too, by the way, about it winning Game of the Year. I was right. You were wrong.
I didn't say it would. I didn't say it couldn't
you were wrong.
win. I
You're
didn't
wrong.
say. I just thought.
Just take the L and move on.
It's not a fucking L. I
It
debated
is an L. It's
there was
a
no
fucking
fucking
huge
hard
L.
answer. I didn't give a
told
fucking
you
hard
before.
answer.
I said at
Bullshit.
the beginning of the year, I said this is
You're
going to be game of the
fucking making it
fucking
up
year.
for
No,
everybody
I'm
that's
not
listening
making
to this.
anything up.
Get the fuck
I
out
said it was
of
going to
here.
be game. We'll see if
No.
God of War comes out.
It would be close.
And it got.
I said
no.
it
It
didn't get
wasn't
fucking
even
smoked.
close. The biggest, most game of the year awards across the fucking
Shut
board.
the fu- Listen,
Across the board,
it
being out Last of
did
Us
not
2 for the Game of the Year
smoke.
awards.
They won about
No,
around
it
the same
smoked them.
at the video
It
game awards
smoked
themselves,
them.
not
and
other
you know what?
outlets
I'll tell you
awards.
what. If God of War came out earlier in the fucking year, it wouldn't even have been close.
I said, I hope God of War wins because that's going to be my favorite game. But I understand if Elden
What's
Ring
your
wins
favorite
because it
game?
is an amazing game. Never said it's a bad game, but
getting
Elden Ring was doing shit that God of War didn't do because
You're-
they did it in 2018, right? They came out. It was a huge game that was fucking
What, God of
reinvented
War?
itself. Yeah, in
Guess what
2018,
else came out in 2018 though too? Though.
Breath of the Wild.
Well, that and
That was the
no
year.
Breath of the Wild.
No, it wasn't.
Because
It was
God of
it was,
War won, and then Breath of the
Spider-Man,
Wild won, and then
Horizon.
Horizon came out and
Yeah.
got shut
Shit.
down.
Yeah.
Shut down. by
Horizon
Breath of the
came
Wild.
out. By Breath. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Horizon came out, and then boom, Elden Ring.
Yeah, that poor
These
fucking
guys are
game.
like, "Fuck, man, who's making these decisions on when we're releasing this
That
game?"
game got like real fucking dry.
Let's
I
get our
said,
finger on
just
the
beat it,
pulse.
so. But Elden Ring did some amazing shit, and it deserves its award because God of War couldn't do what it did the first time. It just finished its story.
Yeah, they
So-
just added more cutscenes in there for the second game.
Fuck your Elden Ring game. I don't even have a fucking creative fucking thing to shit on it about
Yeah, you can't
because it's a good
such
game. It is a good game.
It's such a good game.
Fucking just beat bosses all day.
Oh man,
Fucking-
yeah, that's why I want a boss rush for the game. You just go through it and just go at it. It's one of the
There was
reasons-
fun moments in the game that I really liked, like when you get up to what's the you're a fucking nerd of this
Absolutely.
game. What the girl in the library, Renala.
Yeah,
So before you get her, there's that knight
yeah,
at the bottom, and then there's that ball falling.
yeah.
Like,
You smashed him with the ball.
fuck yeah, man!
Yeah.
Like those are some of the best moments. I was like, this is funny.
Yeah.
He's gonna follow me out here.
That's
isn't
fun. It's funny. I was watching this video, watching the Elden Ring videos with somebody. Some guy does a 100% game walkthrough with it. And it's actually pretty good. But anyway, I showed the boss fights, and he's like doing summons. I'm like, this guy's not a real gamer.
he? Oh my
He's
god!
summons. What a cheater!
You're in your definitions.
Nah, it's just funny, man. I don't have any problem with using the mimic tier.
I
If
fucking
you
used the
suck,
fuck out
you
of
need
that.
it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I fucking used it.
Gotta abuse
Yeah.
abuse the game mechanics.
It was so bad I didn't want to play it, so I was like, "Here, you do the work, mimic tier."
Yeah, come on. No, you're like, I don't want to learn this boss.
I let the mimic tier do all the work while I went and made a sandwich.
Yeah. I hate full disclosure. I used a mimic tier on the first playthrough.
See,
After that, I went no mimic tier.
yeah,
No
you've had it
summons.
every way.
Yeah, I know. I'm still playing that game.
What the fuck is this day before?
I
It
love
sounds
the
boring.
game. What? Oh, the day before, new MMO coming out for all platforms. Listen, I've been looking up MMO news because I really kind of
You
want
need to stop.
jump in one.
You're going down the rabbit hole.
I know. I'm gonna be on this, and
No.
then you're gonna.
I'm not.
You're gonna come to my house one of these days, and I'm just gonna be in the basement, big
Yep.
old bags under my eyes.
Beard and Castaway, looking
Yeah.
like Tom Hanks.
Yeah. I can. No, I probably wouldn't.
This shit it's modern day. This looks like some
modern
shit Preston would
survival
like.
MMO. The day before is an ambitious upcoming survival MMO from developers Fnatic that has quickly become one of the most anticipated new games of 2023. Most
What the
anticipated.
fuck? Ranking
here-
higher than Starfield and Hollow Knight Silk Song. Get the fuck out of here.
Will you play Hollow Knight Silksong?
Yeah, I
I'll
want
play
to.
Hollow Knight. Did you play through the first one?
Yeah, I didn't
The
beat it.
first Hollow, I
That
didn't beat it either,
motherfucker
but I
just
played
kept
through a lot
going,
of games.
didn't
Yeah,
it?
It's a good game.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You're thinking the way it looks that it's, the
Yeah.
side-scrolling Metroidvania, that it's going to be like a throwback to the old ones that are, you get like an hour gameplay, 2
No,
hours for the
like,
gameplay. It goes on forever.
was a
man.
long
There's a lot
time.
of shit in that game.
Starfield. I can't
Oh,
believe
it's
this
so
is
good.
ranking higher than Starfield.
I
and Hollow
actually,
Knight.
I played a lot of Hollow Knight on my phone with the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was hard doing that because I get lag spikes. But
Oh shit. Today I think is the Xbox has the developer thing today. They're going to show some games today, buddy.
Are they?
Yeah. Let me see.
You have to watch that and then give a recap next week on the next podcast.
Yeah. Content. Oh, the GoldenEye 007 fucking Game Pass trailer just got revealed.
Ooh.
The remake.
Remake?
Not remake, but
remaster.
Official Xbox Game Pass release date. And it's just 007.
Oh.
The original. Oh, God.
Oh, original GoldenEye.
Shit. Developer
what's
Direct. Premieres January 25th at 2 p.m.
Okay, so that's today at
Yep.
in about 4 hours, 3.5.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about something on this game and I got sidetracked, but
survival fucking. I'm
was
so
something about
tired of them.
what survival
They're just
games?
done. They're done to death now.
Yeah,
You got Ark,
survivals.
the one that
You notice game companies do that, and I'm not sure how they do that because it takes years to develop a game, but everybody puts out the
Jump
same
on the
shit,
trend. Yep.
shit at the same fucking time.
one game hits, it's super hot, and then like 4 years later, 5 years later, like 5 of them come out because they're like, we got to jump on the fucking train, man,
Yeah,
get this
that was,
money. And then
That was the what was the first one? War Z with the battle royale, and then
Daisy,
Daisy.
World War Z. No, World War Z is a fucking movie with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And a book.
No, what was it? I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's something Z. Was the battle royale, and then after that was what was the one? PUBG. Then Fortnite came out.
Yeah,
huge splash with Fortnite, and then,
everybody's battle
then you have
royale.
Apex Legends and whatnot. Yeah, what was that 4 years ago?
Which is
battle
still going.
royales. Yeah, and then open world's another one. I heard somebody lay out an argument for the open world game. That's where games go to die when they actually push it into an open world. That's the last thing you can do in a game is make it an open world.
I don't know.
So, the one thing I was saying about that I was going to say, for some reason with MMOs, and this is something that I'm repeating from another content creator, but anyway, he said the less you know about an MMO, the more hyped you are for it. So the more vague the company keeps it, then you can fill in all the blanks with what the game is supposed to be. And then when they put it out, you're like, this sucks.
Forspoken.
There was another
Forspoken.
Oh, that came out today, didn't it?
Came out yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Reviews are shit.
Yeah.
There you go. There's an open world game. The less we knew about it, everybody was kind of hyped.
I watched a little bit of gameplay of that, the Forspoken on the Twitch, but not a whole lot.
I feel bad for the main actress. I don't know her name, but she was in the Resident Evil show that was just on Netflix, which was started out kind of good,
and then it went to shit,
and then it was shit. But she is good. The actress is good, and what they say about Forspoken is her acting is fine, the dialogue is shit.
Yeah,
and the open world is dead and boring.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't follow the. Actually,
it's boring and it's repetitive. Like it just looks the same everywhere you go.
I think Breath of the Wild kind of started that. Was it Breath of the Wild? I'm trying to think, but anyway. And then Elden Ring put it all together the best as far as open world go. It's the time in which you see things. So they figured it out. There's a range of time when you see things where you're walking around in a game that keep you engaged in the game. Yeah. And if they exceed that time, and I think it's like 40 seconds.
Carrot on a stick everywhere you look. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's like 40 seconds. And if you get outside of that 40 seconds too greatly, then the world seems dead. But if you do it too much, which is your Ubisoft
overload.
Overload.
I don't even know which way to go.
Then you feel like you're just being bombarded by shit. So I think Breath of the Wild did that formula, and then Elden Ring capitalized on that and made it better and min-max that one to death.
It's just different. I think they just use the same formula and just made it a different.
Like I said, they min-maxed. Like I actually watched a guy run through both those games or whatever, and just did a casual playthrough. And as he saw something or whatever, he made a notation on a timeline going through it, and then he laid out and he showed certain games that felt alive and open.
And then compared that.
And then compared to the ones that felt dead. And he's like, this is the fucking formula.
And oh, man.
So take note, game developers. Ubisoft, dial it down.
They're going to with this next Assassin's Creed. It's going back to the original. Mirage.
I love the original
They're
Assassin's
going to
Creed.
go back to the
I love
original
it.
formulas.
Dude, the first one with, I can't remember, who was the main character in the first one?
Altair.
Yeah, Altair. It was great.
Altair.
great.
He missing
Riding
a
to the
finger.
town was it Damascus?
It's back when you had to lose your finger to use the blade.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to do that anymore?
No, they
thought it was too cruel?
They told so many stories that they figured out they modernized. Somebody along the lines in the lore modernized it and said,
I think
I'd
you
rather
should still
not
have to lose
my
a finger.
Some of the assassins in the story still think that
Yeah, you should still have to lose your finger. Rite of passage.
because it's under in Valhalla. She's like, I'd rather not lose a finger, so she puts it on top.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You can't change it.
she did.
That's ridiculous.
Well, my character was a she.
Yeah.
Go.
But that's a cool part of the lore thing that they just like kind of, I think still, yeah. No, they should be like, we could develop something that you don't have to lose your finger.
Their
but, you
lore
know,
is a mess, but like
Yeah.
they could really have something there if they trim the fat out of that lore
Yeah.
with all the weird space
Yeah,
aliens. and-
Ubisoft really gets into the weeds with some stuff. But I did enjoy immensely the original Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed 2 is unbeatable.
Yes, it was great.
Unbeatable.
And
That
then
is
even
an
the
amazing
what
game.
was it, the Brotherhood that came out right after that?
Well, the
was,
Ezio
It was fucking phenomenal game. I used to love playing that game online.
Brotherhood
around-
and Revelations.
Yeah, you walk around and just stick people,
Oh, man.
and then fade away into the crowd, and then watch that guy just get sick and fucking fall
play
over. It's great, man.
You play Assassin's Creed 2, and then you go back to Assassin's Creed 1.
Oh yeah, it was
1 feels like
clunky.
a tech demo.
Yeah,
Like they were just pitching an idea for
yeah,
a game.
and then
2 fucking realized it.
the texture maps on that game were like really bad.
You could only assassinate from behind people. You couldn't jump down. You couldn't hide in bushes. You couldn't hide in bushes. You couldn't hang on a ledge and assassinate people. Your assassination, you'd have to literally jump off a building, get behind them. And
Those are games that I really like, though. Those stealth games like that. Like even what was it? Splinter Cell. Dude, I played the shit out of that original fucking Splinter Cell.
Hello, Ubisoft. Let it make another one.
Yeah. Oh man, those were so good. You like with the shadows, and then the dumb AI, and then what's that?
Oh, I love dumb
Sneaking around.
Metal Gear.
Dumb AI. Huh? Yeah, I'm here. All right, so let's see. I don't know if I
time to
talked
buy
about
a
this one. Bad
Switch.
time to buy a Switch, and this is just based on the fact that it's people are starting to call for like a new.
This setup works way
Switch.
better, by the way.
Oh yeah, this where I have it on the screen.
Yeah, I can look up.
Yeah, we're getting
I can
high
see-
tech with this podcast now. Pretty soon
yeah.
we're gonna
It's
have
evolving.
fucking everything, man.
We've evolved
Like
from.
I said, when I move that table back there, I'm staying. God, I just need a warm day. I've been looking at the weather. I checked the 10-day forecast or whatever. I'm like, motherfucker, Northwest Indiana. Mm-hmm. God, it just gets cold here from September to June.
You willed it into existence by calling it the Mount Everest of gaming.
I know.
Excellence.
I visualize and achieve.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch is turning 6 years old, which actually makes it a terrible time to buy one brand new.
Could be right.
There's no denying that the Nintendo Switch is an impressive device. Nintendo consoles was a literal game changer, which it was. I enjoy my Switch.
It brought me back to Nintendo
Yes,
fandom.
I do like the Switch, but I like plugging it into a TV or computer monitor. I don't like playing it on the handheld thing.
Made me feel like a kid again.
Yep. Over the years, Nintendo Switch releases. Nintendo has released several different versions of the console, including the Switch Lite, and they do have the OLED one, which you have.
Yeah,
I
I
do
was
not
going to
have
bring it
the
in.
OLED.
I was going to bring it in, but yours isn't here. So,
Yeah.
like, I was showing Alex was playing his, and I'm like, that looks like. I mean, it's not even a joke. Like, it looks like a toy compared to the OLED. Like the OLED feels like the final version of what the Switch should have been. Its final form.
It'd be nice if they did a Pro.
Yeah, they should. They should
they
definitely
did
give it a little bit more power. It needs to keep up with some frame rate issues.
It's 6 years old now, and now it's time to like maybe put out a second iteration of the console with beefier hardware.
I would buy an OLED right now. I don't think it's it's a bad time to buy anything but the OLED. The OLED is
I
still
don't think I would
strong.
buy another one.
If you let's say you were going to get one, so let's say your kid doesn't have one, you buy this OLED and you have one. When the new one comes out, you give your kid the OLED. Fuck it.
Well, I think, like I said, I think it's time for Nintendo to like start, or at least start hinting at coming out with a new machine, which I think they probably will soon.
It is. look at their timeline for the old ones.
What would they name it?
The shortest console life.
The Swatch?
No, it'll
Switch 2?
Somebody said Super Nintendo Switch.
No,
2.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Super Nintendo Switch
Super Nintendo Switch. That,
doesn't sound bad.
no, it doesn't sound too bad.
Switch 2 would be fine.
Switch 2?
Their problem is with these naming conventions. Just stick to it. Right?
Switch 2?
Look at Xbox. They're in the weeds with their naming.
I know.
Fuck
The
off.
Series X.
Series S, Series X, Xbox
360,
One, when it's not the first one. Like, fucking you, who the fuck?
Yeah, but it was ONE. It wasn't the number one.
X-Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just they need to iterate on the power
Yeah.
to be able to stop having these frame issues when you have a lot of action on the screen.
Yeah.
It gets choppy.
Yeah, that was another thing that my co-host Dan Martinez took a big L on about the
Oh my god.
the Nintendo Switch. I was like, they need to come out with better frame rates and better frames per second. Yeah, better frames per second. And that, and you're like, no, the Nintendo Switch is what the Nintendo Switch is. It's a handheld. People aren't going to do that. And then,
But it's never going to be
2
on
years
par
later,
with the
people
consoles.
start saying we need better. I didn't say it needed to be on par.
Yeah.
Better fucking frame rate.
They're not going to do 4K
Nobody
graphics.
is gonna hate a better frame rate.
can't
There's
do-
no. I don't say. I don't even. You don't need.
You run into battery constraints.
I run my Nintendo, or not my Nintendo. I run my Xbox not even at its full 4K capability because there's no fucking point in it. I run it at 1440 to get the best, the best frame rate I can out of something. If I get 60 frames per second out of it, 120, the better. But
yeah.
yeah,
Nintendo
you're
Switch
like, oh,
may
they
not
don't
be-
need better frame
They
rates.
well, no, they don't.
They do.
They need to be able to hold a frame rate,
They do
which
need
means
better
more
frame
power,
rates.
which
No.
means they have to worry
If
about
you had
the
a
battery.
Nintendo Switch that would do
can't-
60 frames per second,
There are
oh, man, you'd be
limitations
like, oh, this
to a
is great.
handheld. Limitations.
No, there's not. As we've seen with the Steam Deck, the Steam Deck runs a lot of
They're
games at 60
fucking
frames per second.
that screen on the Steam Deck is trash.
Well, they just put a better screen on
It's
it.
not. It can't. It's not. The OLED screen is superior to the.
How much would
Steam
you pay
Decks.
for like a 60 frames per second Nintendo Switch with an OLED screen?
How much
that,
do I pay?
Yeah, that fits.
8 hours battery life.
That's a nice.
The same
Package
form
that
factor.
fits,
It needs to
yeah.
be the same
Maybe
because they
a
made
little bit-
Joy-Con.
a little bit
if they fuck
bulkier.
around with the form factor and they make Joy-Con obsolete,
Yeah.
people are going to be pissed. So it's going to be the same form factor, maybe
Yeah.
a little thicker.
Yeah.
Even then, like it fucking messes.
Did you pay
with Joy-Cons.
500?
No,
You wouldn't pay 500.
no,
I think I probably would.
you would.
Yeah, if it was 60 frames per second.
If it docks and if it
Yeah.
the dock adds power, maybe. And
But then it'd
the
have to be- then
motherfucker
it
better
would have to
come
be
with a
500
and it better come with a fucking controller, like
An actual
a
controller.
pro controller that, like when I go, I use the Joy-Con.
See, but
When
then
I
you're
can
losing
leave
money
my-
in what they can pack into the console with that.
No, $500. I need a
with an
controller.
actual controller. It comes with the Joy-Cons.
No,
You'd want an actual controller in there.
you can keep that stupid grip thing right there.
Yeah,
and just put a
I would take
controller
that.
in there.
it does. You just take the things and slide them in. And
It doesn't work the
becomes a
same. It
controller.
still hurts.
It's still
Yeah.
weird, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like super tight in your hands. My
Mhm.
knuckles are bashing.
I finally
each other
bought
close together.
a controller.
A Pro controller.
Not a Nintendo brand. I bought the off-brand
The
Power A.
Yeah, the Power A.
Enhanced one, so it finally added the gyro
Oh yeah.
motion.
I got mine early on. So
That
it was like
fucker
40 bucks.
holds charge forever too.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I got the. So does the Nintendo Pro controller. I got a Pro controller and the Power A. I don't have the newer Power A.
It has the buttons on the
Yes,
back.
it does have the
Yeah.
buttons on the back.
Mhm.
Yep, I like the buttons on the back.
But if
I
you're
don't-
gonna buy one, buy an OLED. That's all.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. 500 I think is not. That might be a bit much for a handheld. Yeah,
pay
400.
400.
But I wouldn't want the. I would rather have them pack as much tech as they can into it and not give me the controller, and then I'll just pay.
I paid $350 for my OLED.
Pay another. Yeah, $450. You're gonna stick on $50, huh?
I am, especially if there's no controller in there.
So if you had a nice portable, 60 frames per second, compatible with like the last gen gaming systems, you're gonna stick and say 500 is too much.
Probably not. Like I say that now, but then I see the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta have it.
Yeah,
But so these
when
are
you see
big
the next
conversations.
iteration, the next Breath of the Wild, or the whatever it's called, I'm blanking right now. The next Zelda game, and it's 60 frames per second,
Yeah.
in beautiful, stunning graphics.
Right. We're thinking
go
about
out,
power. And
You're gonna
stuff
just
like
hand
that,
them your
but
money.
When I'm less concerned about power and what it's capable of, when you look at Nintendo's history, Nintendo's history has a bad rap of making
trying to
old
do too
games. No, backwards compatibility was not a fucking thing for Nintendo. They didn't even fucking think twice about backwards compatibility. Nintendo, move forward. Fuck your games. Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't like
Super
that
Nintendo
either.
to 64, fuck your games. 64 to GameCube, fuck your games.
The best one at that right now is Xbox.
So
Their backwards
yeah,
compatibility,
they
PlayStation is.
That's why everybody's following suit now. Like even Nintendo's jumped on board with their NSO, Nintendo Switch Online. They add to the library.
Right.
They're finally seeing people will pay for that kind of service. But Nintendo,
because people like playing old games.
Wii was the first console to be like, yeah, you can play your old shit.
Yeah.
You can put a GameCube game in here.
Yeah.
Fine. But after that, Wii U, I think it did the same thing. So now, but then once you went to Switch, your fucking Wii U games are fucked.
Yeah.
So now going forward, they have not been friendly with backwards compatibility until now. So if they make a Switch 2,
I'm not sure
better be backwards compatible.
Yeah. I'm not sure where the hang up is with that. It's way over my head with why they can't my backwards compatibility. So it's like hardware stuff.
And why they can't have a better fucking
emulators
UI
or whatever.
too.
But then you got these guys out there with these little tiny what were they, the Raspberry Pis or whatever that were making emulators on there.
They're killing it.
How come Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox that are billion-dollar corporations can't backwards compatibility?
It's like
some guy does
so
it in
full
his
of
fucking
pride,
garage.
and they're like, "Fuck that guy, stomp him." Like instead of just being like, "Let's be friends."
Yeah. See, I would like to be able to go back. Can you play the old Contra on your Nintendo Switch?
I believe it's on the library if you subscribe to their yearly service.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I do like the yearly services though.
It's only $20.
Yeah, that one, and I don't have the Nintendo one, but I do have the Xbox and I do have the PlayStation. Which PlayStation needs to step their game up with their
I have the Nintendo one.
yearly subservice.
I have the family one so my kid can play. Like me and him can play Terraria co-op.
Yeah.
On our separate Switches, and if he didn't have the online shit, it wouldn't work. Right.
Okay.
So,
well, this one goes in. I have the story. Ubisoft's tone deaf CEO, but that we already went over that with his bad. His bad take on the people that work for him, so we can skip over that one. And
he's old news.
This is a story that I kind of like.
Well, I missed the 91% of game developers survey.
Game developers
say abuse from players is a problem.
Yeah, people are getting. So this ties also in with a Call of Duty story I have.
Who are they abusing?
They're abusing the developers.
Yeah,
like they put out a
bullshit.
Shitty game. They put out a shitty game, and then fucking people
go to the
online.
internet,
And
fucking
then
death threat.
Yeah, people on Twitter. I don't know about death threat.
No, they're getting death threats. It happens.
They stop putting out shitty games.
Who was it?
Stop putting out your shitty fucking narratives in a goddamn game and just make a fucking game.
Who was it that just recently got death threats? It's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not endorsing death threats, but if you want to go and abuse a developer because they're putting out shitty fucking content, I think that's perfectly fine. Maybe not abuse them, but if you can have criticism, criticize them, yeah,
proper criticism.
Honestly. But how much of this 91% do you think? Okay, let's say you have like out of millions of comments, you have a few death threats in there. How much of this 91% of game developers are just whining because people are talking shit about how shitty their games are?
Half.
I'd say more than that.
You think more? Okay.
Yeah, more than half. I'd say probably about 90% of these people are complaining just about people criticizing their game. Because think about this. Just think about game developers or people are just people.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have your kid bring you some artwork when they're 10 and they spent hours on it and they're really proud of it and you come and go, what is this shit? They're going to get hurt and they're going to go cry. Yeah. That's what these people are. They spend months on a game and I would think that they take pride in it. And they're doing character ads themselves. They're putting their own, their own narratives in there. And they think that, and a lot of these people are California, Silicon Valley people. And they live in a bubble where they're just patting their own backs, sucking their own dicks about shit. And they put their heart and their soul into this and they come out and it's not what everybody likes.
Yeah.
And then people come out there and shit on them. People are generally fragile.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
It took a lot of stuff to put this out there and be like, fuck it. It's just going to, let's see what everybody says.
And then they get criticized for their game and they go all fucking snowflake fragile and they start crying about shit. So I would say,
it's bad.
Yeah.
I have 7 instances where people death threated developers. Robert Bowling on Call of Duty. Right? He must be executed. Why?
I don't know if that's really a death threat, though.
Yeah, he must be executed because the Modern Warfare 2 did not support dedicated servers. So he should die. That's what they're saying.
That's a bit extreme for that.
It is all of it. It's never okay to be like, you should die
extreme.
because I don't like your game.
Yeah.
The guy at Notch created Minecraft. He got death threated.
What do you get threatened? But
the Minecraft sale.
So with a quick look, you found up, 7 instances
7.
of death?
Games Radar has an article about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's take those 7 and let's even multiply that by a magnitude of 100, and let's say 700 death threats or whatever. Let's say 1%. Let's say 1%, but you have millions and millions of comments. Millions. Say 1% of those are death threats. You're gonna completely ignore the other 900,900 fucking comments.
Yeah, because they feel they're
you're
doing society a favor by trying to stomp these kind of people out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no.
Like it's gonna.
You're never gonna stomp.
You're
people
never
out.
gonna stomp these.
You know,
kind of people
back in
out,
the
right?
day, they're lucky because back in the day, these people, they would say they're a witch, and then they go out and fucking drown them in a goddamn lake.
Yeah, well, was the witch making a good game?
Right. Therein lies the thing. Was the witch making good? Yeah. Was the pound cake good?
Yeah.
If not, witch.
Yeah, she's
Just fucking go get her. Let's get the
she's-
pitchforks out.
She's
and
whipping a spell
fucking
up, puts
take
me
her
in like a
down.
great wet dream. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the best shit ever.
Yeah.
Porn, because porn is always the number one driving
That's
factor
right.
of any entertainment.
That's right. I
Like,
got
yo,
caught
don't
by
burn her to the
this
stake. I
witch.
need this chick.
That's right.
So listen to this one. There's another one. Flappy Bird guy. Do you know his name?
No.
His last name is Dong.
That's a good last name.
Great last name.
Yeah.
When he took the game down.
I would sport that. I'd get on jerseys and
fuck,
everything.
yeah.
I'd have,
Hey,
I'd have my own merch.
Do not
merch.
call me by my first name.
That's right.
Yeah, just,
Hey, Dong.
hey, what up, Big Dong?
Big D. You goddamn right.
This guy's huge.
Yeah. All right, Flappy Bird.
So he pulled his when he pulled it down off the App Store.
They
die. They
said
told him
just
to
die?
just kill him.
so it was a 3-letter
It said,
tweet.
Here's the Flappy Bird guy pulls game from App Store.
Yeah.
Dong dies tonight.
Listen, that's a quality tweet right there.
Kill that Dong.
That's a quality.
I'm gonna
tweet,
murder that Dong tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat that Dong.
I'm gonna beat it till it's dead and
Hey,
soft.
The internet's creative. You got some
Woo,
creative
we could
people
have
out there.
hours of content for just
on
that.
Dong?
Yeah.
We'll do the Konami and Dong show. Hours of content out of that. So, all right, let's see if I have the Call of Duty fight, because the Call of Duty story, which Call of Duty has. This goes into abuse.
Oh my god.
Activision is reportedly introducing an AI system in Call of Duty to detect toxic behavior.
We'd have to know what their definition of toxic means first.
Real loose. So therein lies the problem. But they're partnering with Caltech, which is a school.
Yeah,
I think. I'm not educated, so they're partnering with Caltech to develop an AI system to combat toxic behavior on Call of Duty. So Call of Duty has the proximity chat in there. So if you go and kill somebody,
they brought it back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
because it wasn't always. They took it out for a while.
Fact check me on that one. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that they have proximity chat on here,
or even still,
they
was
have
a perk.
Yeah, even still they have party chat. So you have guys in there, spamming the N-word in their party, talking all kinds of shit. And they want to detect this and whatnot. But the thing that you have in these games, which is revolutionary, is you can mute the other person. You can mute them.
Huge thing from the Halo 2 days where you couldn't fucking mute anybody. You had to. These kids would not survive those days. Those days were brutal in the chat, in the pre-game lobbies.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can always mute somebody.
Like now, I'd say, I don't know when it started. It was one of the later Call of Duties. They put mute all.
Yeah.
Because you always got someone that's like
breathing real loud
breathing in the
thing.
fucking mic, or they're fucking chewing,
fucking
or they're
grandma.
talking to their mom.
Yeah, grandma
like,
in the
shut up.
background. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, Mom, I'm playing my fucking game. Leave me alone, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fucking rage people. Yeah. Okay. So do you think this is much ado about nothing, or you think this is like something that needs to be implemented in games? Because Call of Duty does this. It's going to expand to other games in the game sphere. They're going to have AI now policing you.
Yeah, well,
you got the AI police out there tracking you down. And then they're going to ban your account or whatever if somebody pisses you off, or at what point do they start monitoring? Like, let's say you go in and you're just like a shit gamer, and you go in and you join these parties just to tank a party, or you go into a party and talk a bunch of shit and then just bounce.
Yeah.
It'll
start a whole other sect of people that are like, ooh, this is what I'm into now.
Yeah.
I'm in here trying to fucking fuck with the AI.
Yeah, so why would you? I don't know. I just don't think that this is even something that needs to be done, because you can mute
it'll fail.
players.
I don't think it'll work out.
I think they're going to go with it, man.
I think they're going to implement it. I don't think it's going to have the positive reaction that they're expecting.
They want this nice cultured, online thing
about fucking killing people. Yeah, it's a game about killing each other. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm the choir over here, and you're in your soapbox preaching to me, and it's just I don't know. I think it's whatever.
It's so dumb.
I don't like where this dystopian video game future is taking us. If they implement a lot of this shit, because hey, I like talking a little bit shit on a battle royale to a party member if they suck.
It's normal. Yeah, it's normal behavior. Yeah. Like there's probably, I mean, obviously swatting was a deal back in the day. When motherfuckers were sending back to the proximity thing. The funny thing is, a few videos came out where I don't know how it would work today because the Kinect isn't a thing, but when the Kinect was a big deal, Xbox turn off, and then my shit. Like, you get fucking, and it said, they showed it where the guy has left the game, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't think
they don't have the Xbox Kinect anymore,
right? So I don't know how it works today.
Yeah. The proximity chat.
I'm still gonna. I don't play a lot of multiplayer games anymore. I'm still gonna talk shit. Yeah. Even if I did.
Yeah.
Ooh, take that, bitch. Like, I'm not gonna fucking threaten to come to your fucking house.
No, and I'm not one of those people that's real laissez-faire with the racial slurs.
Oh, I loved it.
I just talk a bunch of shit.
No, I don't love the racial slurs.
You love racial slurs? You're that guy. You're the guy.
So it's funny, back in the Halo 2 days.
Motherfucker.
In the Halo 2 days, my cousin's, his fucking gamer tag was Hector Mania. We were a fucking idiot. And we're in the lobby and we're talking.
Was his name Hector?
It absolutely is Hector.
Yeah.
So it's a real Puerto Rican name. Yeah, like all my fucking uncles and fucking cousins and
they're all named
dad.
Hector.
Yeah.
All your Boricuas are named Hector.
Yep. Yeah. So it's like the male Maria.
Yeah. There's a lot of Marias in Latin.
We're in the chat and fucking Hector Mania's in it, and somebody's like, "Oh, Hector Mania." Pfft, that's a Mexican. My cousin flew off the handle, and I'm like, whoa. First, it's Puerto Rican. Yeah. He's Puerto Rican. I don't know many Hectors that are fucking Mexican.
I don't know.
Oh, he flew off the handle. I'm like, who cares? Calm down.
That's a Mexican.
One of the funniest shit.
You're implying that I can't play Call of Duty because I'm Mexican? This guy's busy eating tacos and he's missing his shots.
Yeah.
All right. I just don't think, I don't know, AI monitoring game chat.
What the fuck is this? What do you got? You had some weird shit here.
Oh, the NVIDIA eye contact?
What the fuck is this?
Oh, that's the NVIDIA eye contact thing's actually kind of neat.
Who cares about NVIDIA?
No, I do. I just care about tech.
They're
this is pretty cool. So, like, NVIDIA has a whatever thing where it can detect, it'll make it so you're looking at the camera all the time. This is good for, like, streamers and shit like that.
Yep.
They're going to be actually looking at the game, but they're looking at their camera. So they're always engaged.
All right.
They're always looking at their chat.
All right.
Even though they're looking at the game. It's pretty cool. I think it'd be kind of, it's weird, but.
It is weird.
Still, it's kind of neat. I got a video on it where the guy's like talking. See. Oh, man.
Oh, you got the audio?
I do.
I don't hear it.
No, I don't hear it either. But, hey.
Did you click the actual link?
Goddamn box plugged in. What?
Click the box. There's probably
there probably is an audio thing in there. There it is. Look at that. New technology.
Nope. Now try it. Nope.
Oh, maybe I don't have it plugged into that. But anyway, it is kind of neat how that. Just a fun story.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Apple does stuff like that with their.
Do they?
Their FaceTime, like no matter where you move, it tries to.
Yeah.
Keep you in center frame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's neat. These are all right. We're coming to the end of the program, so I got some fuckery stories here.
Fuckery
stories. Mr. Beast.
You gotta wait to the end to get the fuckery.
Yeah, I know. That's why you put the best stories at the end, so everybody's got to
talk about it at the beginning. Stay to the end, and
stay to the end.
Hear the bullshit.
Yeah, Mr. Beast changed his online profile on Twitter to the official CEO of Twitter. Okay. But there was also a little back and forth between him and Elon, about him being the CEO. So he changed his profile name, and then the internet took over and they're like, oh well, reported Mr. Beast is going to be the CEO of Twitter. You want to see some popularity?
And some
spike?
people bought it, right?
People just put stories about him. Okay. About him being the thing. That's a good fuckery story. Oh, I had another one that was real good. I don't know where the fucking story went. I'm gonna have to find it, but it's another story that will piggyback on the cop story from last week.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I'll have to look it up and we can talk about that afterwards. I don't think
I looked at any fuckery, like besides Shannon Sharp yelling at John Morant, like Shannon Sharp. The memes were great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right,
I love Shannon Sharp.
This is a good story here. You know who Billy McFarland is?
No,
you don't know who that is? Okay, you remember the Fire Festival?
Yeah,
a couple years back where they went out and they promised all this shit on the Fire Festival. And there was nothing but, like, sandwiches with...
Yeah, it was trash. Watch the documentary on Hulu.
They had wrap sandwiches and fucking FEMA tents out there, and that was how the Fire Festival ended up. It was promised to have like these musical acts and all this other bullshit, and it wasn't. It wasn't any of that. You had botulism and bologna sandwiches and fucking
hot garbage fire.
Hot mess. Anyway, so this guy does like 4 years in jail because of the Fire Fest and the scam. And it was that.
4 years.
When he got out of jail, out of prison,
you think he got raped?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. He's got some scarring. So when he gets out of prison, what do you think this guy's way is? And he owes a shit ton of money to all the victims of this.
Victims.
Yeah. So do you think this guy learned?
No.
You think he learned his lesson?
No, they never do. 4 years.
You think he learned his lesson? Is like, you know what? I'm gonna go straight. I'm not gonna scam anybody anymore. I'm gonna get a 9 to 5.
No, I'm
gonna get a 9 to 5, or maybe I'm gonna go to real estate.
Or get a fucking YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a YouTube channel where I talk about how the Fire Fest. What do you think this guy wants to do?
Start a new fucking festival.
Start a new festival.
Yeah.
And you know what the name of the festival is? It's the Pirate Festival.
It looks like, I want to read it as PERT.
Yeah.
Like the fucking shampoo.
It's a pirate festival in the Bahamas.
Look at this
guy.
fucking face.
Like, he's got a face you can trust right there.
No.
Look at that. That double chin says it all.
That jail, is that post jail?
Yeah, he looks like
he put some weight on.
Yeah, he looks like he's like smooth muscular.
Like
he's got a little buff to him, but it's all smooth.
That double chin.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a double chin.
They were feeding him good in that prison.
Hell yeah, they were.
He's eating a lot of semen.
So this guy comes out and he's going to do... All right, so he owes investors $26 million from the Fire Fest. Little bit of a hole this guy is in. $26 million. Little bit of a hole this guy's in.
Or 21.4 million pounds for all you UK people.
English people. The Englishy. So he comes out and he starts doing this thing. They're supposed to have like it's a virtual festival.
Pirate.
Yeah. And it's going to be pirate. So for anybody out there who wants to invest in the Pirate Festival, I'm going to be the one. Actually, I'm not breaking the news, but it's a scam. It's going to have pirate treasure
People will
hunts
just
and
go to see what happens.
Yeah.
People who hate me will be the first ones who want to come.
Yeah.
He's banking on his fucking unpopular
he's
self.
banking on his infamy.
Yeah, infamy.
Yeah, it's
like fuck it. They'll see if I fuck it up again.
Yeah, so like if Hitler got away with what he got away with, and then he wanted to do it again.
Hey, I got a meeting. You guys want to come to this meeting? I got to talk some shit.
Listen, I know the first one didn't work out, but you know what, guys? I have a new plan for another Holocaust.
Yeah.
Now listen, hear me out, guys. That's what this is. Maybe not as bad.
You know, we're not going to talk about the Jews this time. I got some other people we want to talk about. You want to see how it goes? Come meet me. Here's some flyers. Here's a reader. Oh, Jesus.
So it's going to be...
Treasure hunts and merchandise. Keep going. Keep going.
Treasure hunts and merchandise.
McFarlane described 99 glass bottles. Will be scattered across the U.S. Those who are able to find any of these bottles will be then gifted with a weekend getaway to the Bahamas. We're going to look for these bottles.
I wonder who's investing in this.
I have no
Who's going to be
idea.
the one who's backing this guy?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Hell, I don't know.
Ha! Look at alongside the treasure hunt, there will be also merchandise up for grabs, which currently includes a $250 polyester jacket.
Ooh.
Let's hope it's fireproof.
Yeah. FYI.
Zing.
Yeah, got him in the article. Yeah, who's backing this guy? All right, so let's say he's got to have some kind of money back. Like, what investor is like,
Go back
what?
down.
I know this.
I thought I saw it. Go back. Back with pronounced pyro. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Compass in real life. Nope. Nothing. Oh, well.
So this guy obviously learned his lesson after doing 4 years in prison. This is not a scam. This is going to be for real. What?
Fire Festival scammer Billy McFarlane celebrated prison release with a cocktail party.
Oh, see? It's been 4 long years. He's been drinking toilet wine since then. It's about time he got out. He had a nice Manhattan.
What's the guy that loves those prison like cooking videos? Who was doing that?
I know there's a guy on YouTube.
He's
who does
big.
it. Yeah, prison soups, ramen noodles.
Reminds me of Cali Muscle.
Yeah, ramen noodles. All right, now I did have another story. I don't know where I put it, but there was a. Hold on, this guy fights. I'm gonna have to put one of these at the end of every podcast. This guy fights off 15 cops.
15 cops.
15
PCP.
Yeah, no, it was 12 cops. My bad.
PCP.
One man on meth fights off 12 cops while masturbating in a bar.
Wait a minute. Does he have 3 arms?
Like this guy fit everything in one shot. Meth at a bar, fights off 15 cops while masturbating. Look at this
that guy.
Yeah.
Marion County. So where's this? Oregon? Okay.
A Beaverton man was arrested following a string of erratic outbursts.
It took a taser.
That culminated in the suspect allegedly masturbating in a Salem roadhouse. They need to get Patrick Swayze on that.
Rip his fucking throat out.
A roundhouse kick this guy right in the dick.
That's good.
And it took a taser.
Wow.
And more than a dozen officials on Sunday to finally subdue Andrew Frey. I think that's related to
Where's his name?
Andrew Frey.
Frey. Is it spelled the same?
Yeah, F-R-E-Y. Man.
We'll have to check this.
He's probably got a brother.
We'll report back next week.
Like, hey, did your brother? Was that your brother that got caught jacking off and it took 12 cops?
No relation. He doesn't look like him. Doesn't look like he's related to him.
Subdued Andrew Frey inside Iggy's Bar and Grill. On a Portland roadside north in Marion County.
How many
Sheriff's
people go to that
said,
place next week and
like,
say, "Is this the place?
Yeah.
Is this the place where the dude masturbated and beat up
got
cops?
free
Bro,
publicity.
take my picture."
What do you do if you're a cop and there's a dude just fucking beating off, acting erratic? Do you just go in and like try to take him down, or
I'd tase him.
You try to talk him off?
I would tase him.
Like, calm down, okay.
Give him, hey, bro.
I don't know if I'd like to wrestle a naked
Do you give him a
dude
chance to put it
while
away?
he's masturbating?
I'm not touching
No.
him. That's why I
Yeah,
would
you're not
tase. I would
touching
take one knee,
Tase him?
shoot
Yeah.
him. Like, he's got to go down.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'd
What did his grip like fucking increase? Oh shit!
white knuckling his cock, fucking knuckling one out.
Oh fuck! Oh man!
What a wonderful world we live in.
Oh, we need more of these fuckery ones at the end.
I know. I always want to put a fuckery one at the end. I seen that one. It was
like
fucking
4 of
great.
them.
Pick like 4 fuckery stories.
Yeah.
Like do like 25 minutes worth of game news and then an hour of fuckery news.
say like 70-30.
Yes.
You know.
What's that? 30% gaming news, 70%
No,
fuckery? No,
no.
other way around.
Yeah,
Reverse it.
or like 60.
I thought about maybe opening the show with a fuckery story.
I don't
Like
know.
a small
I like the
fuckery
end.
story.
I like the end.
Yeah, I like the end too. I mean, I think that's how it should be.
Or we can start with a fuckery.
Yeah, like a small
Get
fuckery.
into the news just
Yeah.
to loosen up. You know.
Yeah.
We get it going.
We could, I don't know. We could start with
fuckery
video
gaming
game,
story.
gaming story.
Somehow
like
it shoehorned the fuck in there. It doesn't even have to be
yeah,
directly related.
Some dude got swatted while jerking off playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, like a Chinese person was missing. They found him in a fucking internet cafe.
Yeah,
like
he'd have to
family had a funeral.
jerking off or something, or banging cops.
It was like a funeral for the dude. I have to look up. It was like a funeral for the guy. They thought he was fucking dead, and they found him in like a fucking. It was either a guy or a girl. I found him in an internet cafe playing a fucking MMO.
There was a guy who was using like Tinder. He was an Asian guy though, over in Japan or something. That was using like Tinder or some apps, and he had like 35 girlfriends that were giving him gifts, and they all sued him.
Whoops.
Yeah, that would be a decent fuckery story to start with. Start with like some kind of random fuckery story, and then branch into some gaming news after that.
It's an ever-evolving show.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean,
it'll start this way, and it'll just be fuckery news.
We're only 3 in. Yeah, it'll be fuckery news. All right, everybody, welcome to Gamer Athletes.
What game you playing today? Oh, this, that. Yeah, it was cool, but listen to this shit.
Yeah, we'll go for one gaming story. Like, this is loosely Gamer Athletes.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else to add?
No,
we're good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that's been episode 3 of Gamer Athletes. Everybody, have a wonderful day.
Fucking later. Oh, man.
I don't know if that's the right one. Oh, I turned it down.
Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, now I hear it.
That was Gamer. I messed up with the buttons. Still getting used to the soundboard. All right, we'll see you next week.